be the howling of forever, of nothing without end. And now he sleeps in the ritual hold, held in the crushing grip of the void itself. And he will sleep forever, fellow Seekers, for that is our charge. For without the outsider, the void would hunger and roil, and the world itself would shudder.
We see what's real. We see what's beyond.
Huh. Wonder if that's true.
To bathe in the energies of the void for so long.
Will I be ready when my turn?
The outsider is mocking him up.
Curiosity will be your death.
My flesh.
Funny.
I'll end your
You've seen too
misery.
much.
See what you can do with that.
Outsider, you piece of filth!
Your eye. Where did you steal them? Piece of the void. Hear that?
Let's
the
not
void.
make this too quick. Let's enjoy the moment of your demise. I bet I can hit that black eye.
Any bits back here? No. Ow. Ow. Ooh, got a hook line. Gotcha.
You really thought you could just show up in a place like this?
Alright. Ooh. Maybe I should. Foresight.
Sewer rats like you from my balcony.
New. Place it there. Cancel far sight.
You rat bag.
God, you had health, lady. Small elbow. Christ. Just exploded a guy. Figured I may as well get 2 achievements at once there. And next, before we go any further, Kandi's key. Need to find out where the hell he is. He's after being executed because he's done work that he's not meant to be do. Though to be fair, none of them are meant to do any of this. Could have gone up. Well, it's not too late. Ostays Shindari memoir. Excerpt from Ostays Shindari memoir. It started with hallucinations. Guana Gallardo screaming when her house vanished as she knocked her front door. Miners returning from the depths with hair-raising tales of tunnels appearing, already quarried and cleared beneath their pickaxes, but soon the entire town was awash in the unexplainable. The first time I hallucinated was when I was working in the Shindari Mining Company's store, distributing supplies to prospectors fresh off the carriages from Karnaka. I handed a head lantern from the I pulled a head lantern from the shelf and turned to hand it to a customer, but he was gone. The shop was gone. I was standing alone in a dust-swept street mid tumbled ruins. It was North Quarry town, but it was different, as if decades had pressed it into the earth. I blinked and the vision dissipated. I was left befuddled, staring at a curious customer. Soon all of North Quarry started flickering in and out of existence. Talk to a friend and disappear mid-sentence. Roll over in your bedroom and wake under starry skies. We lost a sense of what was real and what was illusionary, and it worsened. Town disappearing for days while we camped in caves and spoke in hushed voices. It became unbearable. One by one my neighbours fled to Carrero and Bastillon. Anywhere but Chinderi. Soon I was the only one left, wandering deserted streets alone. I'd gone half mad with loneliness, roaming mine shafts deep into the mountains, when I stumbled upon a giant eye. It seemed to hum with power, beckoning me. When I touched the eye, understanding exploded within me. The invisible layers of the universe were laid bare to me. I left for mines a wiser woman. Shinderi's secrets a mystery no longer. I witnessed no more vanishings. Forever after, the town remained stone solid for me. He did that huge talk. I thought there was going to be a few people here. Seemed like there was... Well, I suppose a fair few did chase after me. They weren't just all up here. Cool. Okay, there's something back here. Sure of it.
Loved ones.
Oh, that's annoying. Huh, that's interesting.
So the witch caused this? Yes, we are certain of it now. These anomalies spread across our world the moment she returned from the void.
What did she discover? How long did she wander there?
We don't know.
Wow,
But if her ambitions had been grander than a simple
he made
throne,
this world.
the death of a god is no small thing. It ripples out to the furthest places. And even then, the dead god's eye still remembers.
She did enough harm as it is. These anomalies threaten everything we've done here.
Our foundations are strong. We avoided catastrophe.
What?
Maybe I should have waited a moment, but I know, I just like felt like, you know, I think they're ready. So it was Delilah.
Nothing?
Delilah is what caused all this to happen. She's what's behind all this.
I'll take a look around. Who's there? You know who you're dealing with? You're dead
Show
already.
yourself, you scum! You hear that?
We're
Where are you
always
hiding?
watching.
The eye. Me right to you. What do you want? Why are you here?
Someone's shooting at us!
Just getting ready to play the Sniper Elite games, which are actually on the top on the list. Even more.
Face your death!
I'll kill you for that! There's no use running!
Come on. I wasn't anticipating that.
No! You pay for his death! Stay still!
Come here!
Damn it.
Now the void welcomes you. Feel.
Am I already out of healing potions? Annoying.
Yes, we are certain of it now.
Okay, we'll listen to it all.
Spread across our world the moment she returned from the void.
What did she discover? How long did she wander there?
The ensorcelled or whatever, those people, killing them, you get an achievement.
It ripples out to the furthest places. And even then, the dead god's eye still remembers the void.
She did enough harm as it is. These anomalies threaten everything we've done here.
Our foundations are strong. We avoided catastrophe. The outsider remains in the void, and we held him there for centuries. One woman could never change that.
You say that, but Delilah came close.
The outsider is walking among us. Always watching. Sometimes I sense this black stare in my back.
So these are claiming they are holding the outsider hostage. Wait, baby.
Will I be ready when my turn comes?
Are you hurt? Is she dead?
What? You! Hear that?
Let's see what you can do with that shadow of an ox. There's no use running.
Plenty use running. You can't follow.
Show yourself. I'm not done
I
with you.
lost her. I can't let
She
that
has to be
happen
here
again.
somewhere.
Show yourself. I'm not done with you.
Strong magic.
Do you fear death
Don't
so
you
much?
know who you're dealing with? You're dead. Ready.
Stay vigilant. She has to be somewhere
Come
close.
out and
Here,
fight, you
she's back. I'll end your miserable life.
Damn. Move.
You pay for that. You shouldn't have done that. I bet I can hit
You
that
really
thing
thought
on
you
this
wanted
to
to
show up in a place
They keep knocking her down.
You pay for his death.
Her, not so much.
You die at the hands of a servant of the outsider.
Stay still.
Such an honor for you. You see? Ah! Ah! Ah!
No, I'm just helping them embrace the void. You know, it's I'm doing them a favor. Doing them a favor. Iron roots. Knockdowns are much less likely to affect you. Oh. Nothing I can read. The Essence of Eternal by Polina Roskova. Excerpt from a treatise on the void. It is impossible to study the outsider without also examining that desolate place which so exalts him, but it is a grave error to mistake one for the other. Through the void rests upon his shoulders. We know that he, like the eye of the dead god, grants us our knowledge, which grants us our knowledge, is both a focal point and a catalyst for its power. We know that he alone, bound there, obscures the true nature of that place from those who teem below in Karnaca and the isles beyond. but the void exists eternal, while he is but a figure the envisioned placed there in their wisdom. The outsider is a static point, a truth upon which we build our foundations, but the void is shifting, a dynamic, a vast ever-changing place which grasps at the world through every crack and fissure it can, from the wants of the living to the remains of the dead. We who cross the border see this hold on our very bodies. We who live upon the threshold know its nature. The best word we have for it, perhaps, is hunger.
She is seen through dark waters. Soon she will see obscurity.
We Watch the Stars by F.H. Clapp, excerpt from a monograph on celestial cartography. NHL knows the constellations above the Isles, the captain at the helm, the tussle Viden, the vain Duchess, the scaled he-goat, the Mott King, tales older than the outsider himself, patterns read long ago by the fearful and the ignorant to create meaning from the emptiness that engulfed them. Suppose the significance of one's birth in relation to these signs is a common folk tale. It was born under this or that set of stars, we lucky or obedient or stubborn or proud. This, of course, is simple superstition, but what may be read in the stars is of greater substance than the fortunes of the unimportant masses. The night sky foretold the necessity of the outsider and urged the envisioned to seek out the wretch that would become him. It is not simply the movement of those distant stars, but when they blink out into nothingness that tells us what the void requires. Alongside the migration of birds and the entrails of certain animals, the disappearance of several prominent celestial lights urged the ancient envisioned to take a helpless orphan and create the outsider from his wretched flesh. Evaluation of the prominent Isles of Karnaka, Jacobi, further away. He is a man of singular dedication. Any difficulty he encounters he overcomes with sheer force of persistence. He is undoubtedly devoted to our intellectual ideals. A studious man, dispassionate, yet obsessive. In single-mindedness he can prove to be too nervous fits and neglectful of himself and other duties. Furthermore, he is too enamoured by the sanguine infusion and effects on his mind. Yoon, further away, an aesthetic. He appreciates the pattern and nuances of the void. His knowledge and passion would enrich our pursuits here, but the man is a celebrity. As of yet, he would not be suited to our rigours or our lifestyle. His public profile is too high to be capable of causing some alarm, but even he enjoys that fact. Michaels, to ascend within 3 years, a woman of consummate control. She maintained a framework of patrons and subordinates which has allowed our influence to spread and our studies to continue. Her reliability and constancy is unquestionable. It is through her efforts and resources that the dangerous relic of from the outsider's creation has been kept secured. Our trust was not misplaced. Well, about that. Chant to the eye, a voice for the silence, a face for the terror, a body for the darkness, a wound for the wanting, a knife for the knowing, a hold for the hollow, a truth for the seeker, a charge for the warden, an eye for the eyeless. Okay, I read that. That's noisy. Okay, I have to just double back on myself.